All right, you guys, here we are at 6001 Barnhard. I'm going to go ahead and pan the neighborhood. Next to the house here is this walking path that goes back to the arroyo that's behind the house. And then there's the neighbors. This is the guy directly across the street. This is looking north, and it all looks pretty normal and manageable to me, nothing crazy. So here's the walk up. I see Southwestern Landscaping and a mulberry tree. The roof line looks good. Garage doors look like they're in good condition. And the landscaping is mature. There's a nice yucca in there. That's our state flower there. This thing right here. Now in the background, that two-story structure that you see right here, those are condominiums, not apartments, okay? So here we go. Okay, so from the entryway, we have a couple different choices. Straight ahead is the kitchen and living room and access to the sunroom. To my left is what appears to be an office. I'm going to call it an office. It may have been a bedroom at one point, but it's an open room right off the entry. So maybe a little sitting room, something along those lines. Here is the coat closet. It's a very normal coat closet. Now, a couple things. There is a heavy smell in here, and it smells like air freshener, floral scent, and I think they're trying to cover up pet odor, which I can smell in the background. And that's not a surprise because the carpet in here is very old. This carpet really needs to get changed out. I think with a carpet change, the smell would be dramatically reduced. I think the carpet is suspect. So we're gonna go down this way first. Again, the kitchen, living room area, but we're gonna head down this hallway first. So the first thing we see is this bathroom. It is a full bath. It looks pretty original to me. Wallpaper. And it appears to be in good shape. Nothing substandard here. Maybe some cosmetic changes would be warranted, but serviceable, as I like to say. So going right, here's the controller for the furnace. This is the doorbell and smoke alarm. And then on the right, we have the evaporative cooler controls. High, low, fan on and off, pump on and off. Okay. So, down the hall and back around to this open space. And you see how this doorway could easily have been a bedroom off the hallway because it's, of course, surrounded by bedrooms. Our first one is on the right here. But before we go in there, we're gonna look at this furnace. This is an original furnace. It looks a little older to me. I would guess this has not been updated since the house was built. So this first bedroom has this fantastic yellow shag and opens to the sunroom. So there's basically a circular floor plan. If we go out the door, you can go this way through the house and come back into the sunroom, into this room, through these sliders, which makes me think that all this sunroom is addition. Okay, off of this bedroom we have a 3/4 bath that has received some minor updates. I believe that faucet is not original. That toilet is certainly not original. And the shower appears serviceable. I do see some maintenance needed down there in the corner. Those tiles look questionable. So maybe a little bit of work in this shower. There's this mirror that the the double mirror effect here. All right, so back out into this bedroom, a nice big double closet there, and ceiling fans. Classic 70s popcorn ceiling, there it is. Okay. So at the end of the hallway, we have some built-in linen cabinetry and another bedroom with this glorious golden shag. Another big double closet. And this window looks out to the front yard. There's the street. Here's our yucca. And I do see that the windows have been done. Okay. So that was the bedroom wing. Coming back to the entry hallway. Front door into the first living space. So this is a nice big space, could easily be a grand dining hall. I picture this accommodating a big table. And of course, here's our fireplace. This is a pretty nice looking fireplace with a sandstone hearth. And clearly, excuse me, clearly a wood burner. No conversion here. This room opens to the kitchen as well as the secondary living room. So in the kitchen, we have a north-facing window, a table spot or breakfast nook, and here comes our kitchen. It has these fun green Formica countertops. Pretty nice Bosch dishwasher, that looks pretty recent. Not brand new, but not ancient. A modern sink and faucet. Brand new matching Whirlpool electric range and microwave. And the cabinets are flat panel oak. Here's our fridge. Not new, but in excellent shape, very clean. Very clean. A decent kitchen layout. I could definitely work with this. Okay, off the kitchen is the garage. There it is. It is a two-car garage. There is no pole. Thumbs up. It's an unfinished garage, which is normal. And it really doesn't have a lot of extra space. It's just for two cars, and then this is the laundry connection. Water and drain, power for the dryer, and the dryer vent hole. This also has a door that goes out to the north side yard. This water heater looks more recent to me because of our three items. Remember them? The pressure bladder, the seismic strapping, and the sediment catch. Okay, one standard issue garage. So from the kitchen and our grand dining hall, we step into this big living room. And this is a sizable space. Now this carpet is in pretty rough shape. It smells bad, and it's got staining in a couple different areas. It's not great and would need to get changed out straight away. Fireplace is nice. Ceramic tile hearth, and also clearly a wood burner. No conversion here. Interestingly enough, that's a metal firebox, which is different than the other one. The other one is masonry. So I think this was part of our addition. I think the original house ended right here at these two double doors, and that this was all backyard. Okay. So, from this big living area, we have direct access to to the sunroom, which is not unlike Edwina in its relationship to the house. From the sunroom, there's a double slider out to the back and 2 bay windows. Perfect for plants. And here's where we come to the slider again for this, what I'm going to call the first master. Or maybe it is the master. I don't remember at this point. So, continuing through the sunroom, we have what I'm simply calling the bedroom wing. So right ahead of us, we have secondary laundry. So clearly this is a laundry room, and we have an older water heater here. So I assume that the duty of the water heaters is split, and that this one services this end of the house, and that other one services that end of the house. Guessing, because this is probably addition, that this is the functional laundry room, but of course we would have to check out the connections in both locations to determine which one was actually the best. That is the south side yard, which is big, and we'll take a look at that in a second. So here, next to the laundry room, is another furnace. Now this is not as old as the first furnace, but it is still an older unit. I'm gonna say this is probably 25 years old. There it is, standard forced air heat. To our right, I'm calling this the second master. We have a single vanity arrangement with linen cupboards up the side. Same floor as in the other. Some minor updates. I see that that light is not original. The faucet is not original. The commode is not original. And again, like the other 2 bathrooms, this appears to be pretty serviceable and ready to go. A little bit dated, but highly functional. And here's a look at this fun wallpaper. It's trees. Lots and lots of trees. Okay, so you can access this bathroom off the hallway or from what I'm calling the second master. Second master has a big double closet and sliders out to the backyard. So, as the homeowner, if you shut this door right here, this becomes a private bathroom to the master. Locked and done. So essentially you guys each have your own master suite. That's fun. Okay, leaving the second master, heading down the hall past the furnace and past the laundry room. Here is another bedroom with our fantastic golden carpet. But there's no closet in here, so is it really a bedroom? I don't know. Maybe we should put a bed in it and find out. Ceiling fan. And down at the end of the hallway, another big bedroom. Now this bedroom looks out to the front also, just like the other one. Okay. And this is big. I would put this at 15 by 15. It's a large room. Nice big double closet, ceiling fan, more popcorn. So we've got a whole wing of bedrooms over here, serviced by this bathroom and the rest of the house to our right. Now, here we go outside. So there's a big west-facing patio here. The reason I mention the west-facing is because this gets direct daytime sun all afternoon and will definitely be very hot. It needs a cover of some kind to be a comfortable place to sit. This is the north side yard. This is a big pyracantha here. Some kind of little juniper. Some utility boxes. And there are overhead utilities here in the back. These big power lines come across the backyard. So that means there's going to be an easement along the back of the yard, which is very common. So on the exterior, I see that there is some stucco damage and repair. This stained area that you see here is water damage that's come off the roof and over time has eroded the stucco. And the gray that you're seeing is a patch. So it probably was pink and in worse shape, and they have patched it over to help stop the degradation of the stucco. This staining down here is from years of water falling off of this roof and splashing on this cement and leaving deposits over time. So although this stucco still has good integrity, it is discolored. Overall, the stucco is old, but it's not in terrible condition. The wall around the back is actually cinder block, and it has this lattice facing, some of which is a little rough, but I think if you were to encourage vines, it could be quite nice, and it does mitigate the look of the cinder block, which is not exciting. Backyard is actually pretty nice. It's a little bit hot and dry back here. It needs someone to get back here and water and basically take care of it. Here's a little bit of deferred maintenance. You see the peeling paint. That does not shock me based on the age of the house. Here's a little bit stucco patching that's occurred. You see the staining there. That's the natural pre-colored stucco. And I see additional stucco repairs. There's a big patch down here, also along this base. Stucco patch near the door, all along the bottom here. Here's a look at what it probably looked like before the repairs. You see here, what happens is water gets behind it, and over time, the stucco starts to lose its integrity. And you see how easily this picks away. That's because water has gotten behind it and compromised it. So by patching, they keep water from getting behind it anymore. This is a spot that they missed. So that's what's been happening with the stucco. Patching all along the bottom here. And some more patching at the back door. Okay, we're going to walk around the south side yard. These, by the way, are called butterfly bush, and they have nice purple flowers, and butterflies love them. This is a pomegranate here, and I saw another pomegranate over there behind me now. The house is next to a drainage arroyo. So this can be a source of some foot traffic. And of course, if it rains heavily, this will get filled up with water. Filled up, probably not, but certainly can be running strong. I've seen the arroyos at the monsoon season run very strong. So here's a look at some of that lattice that's having some tiredness. But this side yard is big. Here's a little oak. More tired lattice. Here, by the way, is that side access. And now that I'm looking at it, it's clear that it's part of the drainage system. I'm sure water comes down the street when it rains and moves through here into the arroyo system. And by the way, that arroyo is part of a big system of flood control that Albuquerque has. So it's not unusual to see those cement culverts. This is a lilac here. And this is some kind of fun, interesting desert plant. Neato. A little bit more stucco patch here. This is the window, I believe, of the large first master. This is the laundry room, bathroom, etc. Here's another look at the condominiums. They're behind the house. Not directly behind, they're actually to the south, but they are on the other side of the arroyo. It's a big storage shed that I can't get into. And there's a lizard on the pavement. You see him? There he goes. There he goes, under the shed door. All right, so on the back of the house, we have what appears to be more engineered drainage. And I believe this to be an assisted living community back here. I don't believe it to be apartments. I believe it to be a rented assisted living. Again, with the natural, not the natural, but the engineered drainage. And another look at the canal. Now those businesses, that business behind me up on the hill there, is actually a storage facility. And then that spire that you see, that peak in the distance, that is shopping. So you are very close to services here. This is a good location in terms of access to things, okay? That's the house. I hope this helped. We will talk to you soon.